You should subscribe to the Minaris Club. Because the Principal Saiyans told you to, idiot. Bye.
What's good, guys? Lance from Minaris Club. So we got another gameplay video for you today, and it's me on the bottom playing Red Broly BR, going against Manwich, which is James Wolner, who is playing Hercule on top, playing the red-blue variant, I believe. So I'm gonna try my best to run you through my plays and my ideas for this deck. It's fairly standard. I play 2 Saiyan Kawas, 2 Fearless Pans, 2 of the DB6 Piccolo Jr. that comes into play when you have a certain amount of unison markers on your unison, and 2 of those ape Gokus. So yeah. So turn 1 play, you usually want to go ahead and charge a card that's not necessary for your deck to run right now. So you don't want to charge your swap pieces, you don't want to charge that Paragus because of the fact that you might need it when you have the 3-drop. So stupid me, I go ahead and charge the SS Broly. In fact, the best play I should have done is charge the Planet Vampa, then use Broly's ability, get the Planet Vampa. If it's in my deck, a lot of people run 2 of the Planet Vampas, I run 3, because I don't want it to be in my life. So yeah, the percentage of it being my life is not that high, but I don't want to risk it. So I activate Broly leader ability, going ahead and taking a life and adding crit to his name. Sorry, to his ability. Then with Planet Vampa, I go ahead and activate its ability later on, but for now I'm using Broly's second ability, which is used once per game, where I can get a extra card that's cost of 1, which I just run the Planet Vampa, but in my updated deck list, which is coming out soon, I'm gonna run also Violent Rays and maybe an after image technique. Irving, who is the homie with just deals and stuff, and me selling stuff to him, he showed me his deck, and I'm like, oh, okay, I could probably run after image to have another outlet to search for the Broly leader ability. So with Planet Vampa, because I took a life with the Broly leader, I can look up to the top 7 and go ahead and put into play Golemite, Ba, Paragus, or Broly BR, who has a power of 4k or less. I think it's 4k or 5k or less. I don't remember, one of those numbers. So I played Ba. If I played something with Planet Vampa, I have to drop a card from my hand to the drop area, which I did. So I send that Ape Goku. That Ape Goku's nuts because I don't remember if I did in this game, but later on, or if I'm gonna tell you its ability. The Goku can burst 3 and pop one of your Broly pieces. So if your Broly is awakened, you can go ahead and activate its ability to discard a card from your hand and play another Broly piece chain, which is 4 or less energy, and you want to put the 4-drop, then you can swap up to the 5-drop, and yeah, keep going from there. For the Ba, I search the 3-drop Broly because I can. So my attack to the Hercule leader, he goes ahead and combos with a Ba, and when the Ba is comboed or played into combo, I think it's his turn. Yeah, I'm actually not paying attention. Yeah, so it was his turn, so he attacked my lead. He comboed the Ba, or he played the Ba, KOing my Ba? Oh, Baba and my Ba. Wow. Sorry, I'm just like, what? So, silly me. My iPad had me doing weird counters on the untap because I'm using the web browser. On Android, you have the designated untap app, but for the time of this video, there's still no iOS version from what I remember. I haven't actually checked in this moment, but yeah. So I charged that, and I don't know why it did no response. I think I took a life, giving my Broly crit. Then I'm gonna search the top 7 of Ba and add a card, Planet Vampa, and add a card. I'm probably ahead of myself, but yeah. So I did that first. Then I'm gonna do the Vampa ability, peep top 7, search top 7, and play something. See, like untap is crazy. Everything's like going left and right, upside down. I shake it so I can let them know that I'm doing the ability. I personally don't know what this Hercule deck does, but I just remembered you can gain a lot of advantage with your hand size. So yeah. So with my search, I did not whiff. I was able to search Broly BR. I played that and I put in to drop another version of that one drop Broly BR. If you didn't know, these Broly BRs are Astonishing Potential, and that one drop Broly BR from the set itself has a restriction that you can only play this card once and once at turn. So that's my one time for this card, and I still could play an Astonishing Potential if I wanted to, and which I do. With Astonishing Potential, what it does is that you can play a bot from your deck, but you also create a life. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Like, I've had a problem with untap, and I've been sending cards to the warp or back to my life, and I don't even notice. I'm like, oh, so that's where that card went. But yeah, but that's only when in playtesting. So yeah, in playtesting, I was able to do the dream with this deck, and the dream is to have the full nut board, which is like a slew of like 6 attackers, and Fearless Pan giving all those red battle cards, double strike, and yeah. And personally, I forget to attack with the unison. So with Ba, I searched out the piece that I need for the Broly chain, which is the 4-drop. I swing 1-drop to Hercule, and with this 1-drop again, it's another 14k due to the fact that Ba's on the field. Yeah. So as I was playing, afterwards, Walner told me that my sequencing was kind of off because there's plays where I should have done this attack instead of the other attack. I'm just gonna explain it to you once it comes into fruition. So I attack with that, and he combos out with the red blue Beerus, which makes you untap, and he arrivals the Hercule and Boo Friends Forever, which bounces the card back to the hand. So I'm gonna bounce that 1-drop Broly back to the hand, which kinda sucks because I can't play it again because I already played it that turn with the Plane of Vamp ability. I think that's what he did. I don't know. Or he negs a battle card. I haven't even looked. Like, yeah, like who plays that Boo Hercule anymore? Right? Am I right? I think he just negged the battle power, but it's fine. So I go ahead and swap out. I play the Broly. The Broly plays the Paragus. Paragus peeps top 5, and you can get a Broly BR card or a Unison, which I take a Unison right off the bat because I have the Broly BR pieces that I need for the chains, and I don't need anything extra. The thing I do with the GFR Piccolos that I should not do is that I keep in hand and use it for energy because, you know, he's 1 marker, and thank you to James for making a marker clone on my Piccolo Jr. because on untap it's just weird for me. Like, I can't do markers properly, so instead of getting 2 markers, I just have to minus it, make it disappear, then do it again over and over and over, or add a counter and multiple counters. Is just ridiculous. So I told him I'll just type it, but the homie goes ahead and does one thing better and just makes a clone token, and he just does it for me as I'm typing it. So real homie moves right there. There's that clone token. Really good, really strong. I don't know why I'm leaning forward. I can literally hold the iPad and just look at it. So there's 2 tokens on this guy. For this particular Unison, I personally want it to be at 6 or 7 so he doesn't die after I use my ability, so I can have another attacker, but you know, anything can happen. I want to say a huge shout out to my wife, Nicole. I didn't give you a shout out earlier because I forgot in my other gameplay for the announcer versus Golden Frieza, but now I'm shouting you out. Thank you. Thank you for always being supportive. And thank you for taking care of our son very well. Lance Jr. appreciates it. Yeah. I know I just got sappy right there, but you know, real homies feel, you know. They have feelings like Vegeta, you know what I'm saying? So my Broly lead going against his Hercule. So I think that's 20 to 5 or 10. I don't know base for Hercule. I think it's 10-10. So draw a card for leader ability, and I'm gonna combo out the unique Paragus. So I'm not sure if unique makes it so that there's only 1 on the field at a time, right? Is that correct? I think that's right, but I don't know if you can play another one, so that's what I was confused about. So 25 crit to the lead. Oh, yeah. So he next 5k to my Astonishing Potential Broly with that little red Senzu bean he got there, which is fine. It's perfectly fine, you know. So, yeah. So for those who have cracked open their pre-release, and maybe by the time this video is ended, their boxes of set 12, how you're liking it, what deck are you making? For me personally, I'm probably gonna make the Ultimate Box Toa, Ultimate Deck Toa, because nothing in set 11 really sticks out. I've bought a few singles off people on the DBS auction site, and it's cool, but I don't have an idea what to play because I really like playing Red Broly BR, but I want to diversify my bonds with my games and my decks. So yeah, I'm probably gonna make another deck. I have Soul Striker, but you know, anything like that old. I know I'm gonna try to make Majin Vegeta. I have the cards. I got the promos before I jumped up a little bit, so I'm probably gonna make that. What deck are you guys making for set 12? What decks are you playing? Let me know down in the comment section down below. And if you ever want to play with us, our names are right here. Untap, James's name is Manwich, and mine is Manara's Club. If you want, I can just put in the community tab when I might be playing, and to see if anyone wants to play, come holler at me, and we can swashbuckle, you know what I'm saying? Like, it'll be fun. I don't mind. Like, if I do something wrong, just let me know, because, you know, we all learn. Our community for DBS is really strong, for the most part. There's a lot of us that are willing to help people and help them get better without a paywall. But yeah, so where am I at? So I'm attacking the Broly to Hercule, which is having that servant ability. Servant, sorry, I'm Filipino, so servant ability, which gives it an extra 10k, so he's 20k single strike. So I go ahead and swap for the 5-drop, which is 30k crit. Paying 1 energy. So strong. So I paid 1 energy to swap for the 4-drop after the 3-drop. So he's back. Really cool. I attack 30k crit to Hercule. And with every swap ability from the 4 and 5, your leader, your Unison gains a marker, and your opponent loses a card, and they don't get it back until the end of their next turn. So hand destruction in that sense. So when he took that crit, I go ahead and play the Bardock the Absolute. Yeah, I'm excited to show you guys the deck profile because it's changed. Many iterations, many versions of the deck has changed throughout the weeks coming to set 12, and yeah, I think I'm really liking where it's at right now. It's all gas, but James told me that it should be more defensive as well. That's why I'm adding the Violet Rays, because originally I didn't have Violet Rays for the deck, but now I do. So I'm swinging with Hercule with the Bardock Absolute. He combos 1, the Awakened Talent Pan, right? And he awakens, and he draws another one, I believe. He draws 3 for his Leader's Awaken instead of untapping anything, but that's beefy. He went down to like 7 from 4 cards to like 8. That's nuts. So I'm just asking James if I added a marker for the Piccolo Unison's ability, because his auto is that when your opponent takes a life and adds it to the hand or drop area, I think drop area, but I know the hand, add a marker, but that auto is once per turn. So I'm not sure, but he's a homie, he added it. So yeah, so my kill shot is usually turn 3. He plays the ball minus 5k to that 4-drop Broly. I had to read it. I'm like, what? So his base stat is 15 now. So I'm like, okay, no response, all good. So 15 to 20, as he mentioned, because he combos the Videl that counter attacks and plays. It's pretty cool. I don't know why I don't remember which Broly. Oh, because, you know, I'm not really paying attention. Because, I didn't see it. The thing with Untap, that's not the same with, playing in real life. It's hard to pay attention. For me, at least. So he swings and kills my dude, procting my leader ability. Playing, a Broly that has an energy cost of 4 or less. Which I have to finish the whole ability first before going ahead and doing my thing, which James thankfully reminds me. Well, I thank him for reminding me, because then That would be cool, you know. I dropped the Piccolo Unison from my hand to the drop, which I should just put that Unison under the Unison to add a marker, but you know, I don't do that because I'm silly, because I see Unisons after I see them as energy, which is not actually the right thing I should be seeing, but that's how I play it. So as you play more, as I play more with this deck, I'll learn, but I don't play that much anymore compared to before this pandemic. I played a lot or more frequently, but now I barely play. So he goes ahead and pays 2 energy to do the activate main if your leader card is red, and you place a card from your hand to the drop area. You can neg 20k power to a battle card, ignoring barrier. So he goes ahead and kills. I forgot what he said. So I'm just reading it because I thought he did the pay 3, but I forgot what the other ability was, so I didn't see that. So he reminds me activate main from hand. So he's gonna go ahead and kill my dude again. Then if I could, I'll proc the leader ability again, but I don't know why. I don't need to, so I didn't. So it's my turn, and yeah. So this match is basically solitaire on my end, but yeah. So I commented on him of what a hand, because I'm seeing his hand right now and it's beefy. It's so huge and overwhelming in my opinion, but I go ahead and charge that 3 drop because I don't need it. Ideally I should have charged the 6 drop because I don't think I can get to it, but I could play it. So I'm weighing out my options. I play Astonishing Potential, dropping a card from my life to the drop area, and playing a Ba to search out another Broly piece. And the Broly piece I'm going to be searching out for is probably the 4 drop. Yeah, because that's the one I need. So in this part of the deck, it becomes more of what card can you play to win? Because for me, he has a big hand, and it's kind of overwhelming. But I can drop one card with a 4 drop, another card with a 5 drop, another card with the 4 drop again when I swap back from Astonishing Potential. That's 2 energies. Then yeah, it's all that, but you have to sequence it correctly. I attack with the 3 drop. I think this is the part where James was like, you should be attacking with the Bardock first, because of the fact that if he does a counterplay, he can be untapped. But I went ahead and attacked with my leader first to draw a card, which in hindsight it's not the same, but I could have gotten a free untap with a Bardock, the Resolute, if I attacked with that first. So with a leader swing, I'm gonna attack and combo up probably with the Raditz, making me put a card from my hand to the drop area, then drawing 2. Hopefully not seeing that same card, but it all depends. It all depends. So yeah, if you guys are liking this video and how I explained to you, excuse me, how I'm running the deck, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'm gonna be inserting more of myself into these commentaries that the Wolners do the gameplays on, because you know they can't do it on their own. It's time consuming, and hey, I can find time to do it. That's the only problem for me right now, actually, is time to do it. Life's busy. We'd be taking care of the child. So yeah. So if you haven't liked the Facebook page, I'm gonna be more active in that as well. And the Wolner Classic is wrapping up. I don't know if it's done by the time I finish this video, because I need to do the commentary on that. Maybe not even do a commentary and just play it as is with music. But yeah, check that out. There's a video that states how I'm gonna do a giveaway. So whoever won that bracket or is gonna win that bracket can go ahead and be chosen to get that SSB Gogeta Meta Leader that was donated by Spiral Maui Graphics. It's been like a month, so yeah, the Walnut Classic is taking forever, but you know, something good's worth the wait. You know what I'm saying? So where are we at? I don't even know. The combos 1, red blue, untapping the energy. Now what does he do with that energy? I don't know what other cards this guy plays because of the fact that like he hasn't really played much. All I know is he has the ball, the Kaioken Goku, and all that. So I used the -6 marker's ability. So leaving him 1 marker. Because he had 7. So I'm going to go ahead and play the Abe Goku first. Then play the Fierce Pan so everyone has double strike and 5k more. So instead, except the absolute Resolute Bardock. The Resolute Bardock. So I'm moving things to the side to make it more clean. Yeah. My turn is taking forever, but that's cool. I still have energy to play with. So this is the play that I was talking about, right? So I'm going to swing to the lead. 20k double strike crit. Very strong attack. Huge. Will he take it or will he go ahead and out combo it? Because this thing is huge. Because you're not going to get the cards back to the hand, but you will either lose cards from the attack or lose cards as you go ahead and combo out of it. 20 DBS crit. That's funny. Oh, because I type a lot of the phrase DBS on my iPad, so that's what usually pops up. Combos a lot. Red blue, rival cooler, double strike, 1 red energy, and he negs Bardock and Abe Goku. So Bardock's gonna be 10k and the Abe Goku's gonna be, I think, 10k as well. So he combos out of that attack. Then James tells me to mill 1, which I'm like, alright. So the thing that I'm doing right now is seeing if I can go ahead and climb the chain without actually using my energy. So that's the thing that's good about this Abe Bardock is you can manipulate your chain accordingly. So I'm going to activate his ability. Drop 3 for the burst. And go ahead and pop either the 3 drop or the 1 drop. It all depends on my play. But then again, I can kill the 1 drop with just a little Broly BR, right? If I kill the Broly BR 1 drop, which I should have attacked with it first, hindsight 2020. So I kill him, KO him, and when Broly BR is KO'd, I can play a 4 drop or lower with the leader ability and dropping a card from my hand to the drop area. So with no energy, I got a 4 drop. That's pretty nuts. That's pretty insane. So with this play, I go ahead and I can climb up to the 5th and 6th drop easily by just using 2 energy, or I can go swing 4 drop to lead. So yeah, the thing about Red Broly, like, you have to remember what you're doing because there's gonna be a lot of attacks. So 30k to lead. We're waiting. So sadly, James had to go, but I can go ahead and see what happens next. So he loses the card from his hand. This is how I would play this ending of the game, because I think I got it, and confirming it with James right afterwards, he said that I did have it. He didn't really have anything else to combat against it. So I go ahead and pay 1 energy, swap for the 5 drop crit. He loses a card in hand. Piccolo gets another marker. So 3 markers Piccolo, 30k crit. So from here, I could either go to the 6 drop, pay 1 energy, then go to the 7 drop. I forgot that the ape restands after he uses a burst, so I restand. That's another 20k crit, double strike to the leader. If I swap, he loses 3 cards from his hand with the Broly 6 drop ability, so that's why I'm highlighting it. So I might be going for that play if the game continued. So yeah, that's my line of play. That's how I would play this deck if it was in the instance of going ahead and playing this game for real. So yeah, so I play the 6-drop, he'll lose 3 cards. So far he's lost 1, 2, 1 for the 4-drop, 1 for the 5-drop, 3 from the 6-drop, so 1, 2, 3. So he'd have 2 cards in hand. I don't even think he'd be able to combat out of a critical striker. If I had the secret rare, everything would be Gucci because he'd attack. Then the secret rare SS4 Broly would come out, adding more pain to the attack and more punishment. The Paragus is still something to be like against because he's still a double strike 9k. So I'd probably combo out with the Paragus final attack if any of the attacks don't go through. So yeah, like if he had super combos, I'd probably be warping him out of his hand. We still have the Bardock to attack the double strike, pans out to do a single strike attack from 3. I don't think he really can get out of it, but yeah. So as you can see, that's how I would be playing, what's going on. I'm combo out with everything. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you in the next one. See you tomorrow. Peace.